go of the rope.
Pierce with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Bird's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. Warning, a screen on Havlicek. Three-pointer, Wade. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Bird missing. LeBron against Pierce. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. And it's Mourning in at the power forward. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
James outside. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Here's Havlicek. To the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break Miami. And there's James from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Bird. Pass to Pierce. Here's Bird. Ooh, it's stolen away. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Here's Cowens. Clock at 6. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Cowens. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Heat ball.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Wade to the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Lets it fly. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Havlicek. To the inside, Cowens. Got a hand on it. Pass to Wade. Lets the three fly. Cowens grabs the board. Boston trailing. Here's Pierce. And that one is hammered home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Wade to the right side. Wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Assisted.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Driving inside. It's stolen by James. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hardaway. Tipped. And he gets it back. James outside. And slam dunk by James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Pierce. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Heat ball.
A minute 29 left to play in the first. Here's Wade. Here's Mourning. Cowens grabs the board. Here's Havlicek, defended by Hardaway. Havlicek passes to Bird. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Lets it fly from 18. That's good on the jumper.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Out to the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line, Larry Bird. At the line for 2 shots.
People will worry that
Under NBA rule. 2 minutes allowed to play.
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 46 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Wade. Down low. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
To the middle. James with a steal. From outside the arc. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 7 points.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami out in front. They're up 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Sharman in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. No good with a layup. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Parrish. LeBron with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. So it's Boston now. Miami making their last shot. Garnett, that's good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Hardaway, the pass to James. They set a pick. Pass to Mourning. Cuts off the pass. Here's Sharman, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Wade, it's hauled in by Garnett. Celtics trail by 5. Outside White. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rebound by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wade. Here's Mourning. James deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Oh, he picked him clean. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Garnett. Outside White. There's a screen. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Wade. He has 7 to snap the cold streak. No good. That's his 6th miss of 9 tries. Here's Sharman. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
James against Brown. It's stolen by James. And they're on the break. Here's Wade. Boston pulls it in. Here's Parrish. Outside, Brown. 58 seconds left in the first half.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Here's Wade. It's a 3-point game. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Garnett.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Parrish. Here's Sharman. It's rebounded by Wade.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James against White. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. James, no good on the free throw. Outside, Brown. Pass to Sharman. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly.
19.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Smith. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Bosch in at the 4. Yep, that one's good. Bosch has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Kuzi. To the paint. Here's Cowens. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Comes up empty down low. Boston on offense. Here's Bird. Pass to Cowens. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cowens has got his second bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And there's the drive. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Celtics trail by 3. 90 seconds into the second half now. To the inside. Cowens throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Up top, Hero. Still without a bucket. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
And Miami leads by 3.
They're just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Kuzi, pass to Cowens. Up top, Smith. Boston pulls it in. To the wing, right side. Here's Bird. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Bosch to the middle. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Pierce. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Pierce. Here's Cowens. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Opportunistic steal by Butler. I mean, his fast hands get him the rock, and he starts a break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bird. Inside. Pass to Havlicek. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Havlicek's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Adebayo. And that one no good to start off tonight. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Boston leading by 3. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Bird. Misses the layup. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Second team foul.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Kuzi. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Miami on D. They trail by 3. Here's Pierce. He's got 7. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Hero. They get it back. Goes back up. Pass to Smith. Here's Bosch. The 3-ball. Rebound Boston. Cowens has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Bird. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. No luck on that one. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston leading by 3. They've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Parrish in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Drops in the layup for 2.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And it's Miami's ball. Here's Wade. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
White, the pass to Parrish. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Wade, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Wade. The baseline J. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. Off target from 3-point range. Boston leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Blocked! Here's Wade, defended by Brown. James with the ball. To the inside. Pass to Wade. There's the steal. Left side, Brown. Here's Garnett. Check by James. Here's Garnett. Got a piece of it. Fast break Miami. Here's James. Freak train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Here's Garnett. Down low. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Wade. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Outside, Brown. Here's Garnett. That three's off the mark. Heat trail by 5. Here's Wade. Pass to James. 1:57 left in the fourth. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James and pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Brown against James. To the left side wing. Garnett passes to Parrish. Outside White. Just 3 to shoot. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Offensive fans now on the court is your squad. Get loud and listen to hear it.
Got a line change here for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the Heat with possession. Puts one up from 19. The shot by James, no good. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It falls!
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Wade. Tries to break his ice. Cowens grabs the board.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzi. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.